I feel so incredibly lucky sometimes. Not only to be able to travel my home country in search of our most treasured culinary stories, but also to be able to share these journeys with this great team.
So proud of my team. They're all learning Spanish. Kevin, ¿cuánta hambre tienes?
Sí.
Sí, mucha.
Mucho.
We spend 2 weeks on the road together every year, traveling a different region in Mexico each time, sharing adventures and amazing food. I couldn't think of a better group of people to share these experiences with.
Is it so good? You have to give it a bite. I mean, isn't it crazy good?
Gracias.
Come here, Kev. Did you get the sauce? Did you get the sauce? Did you get the sauce?
Did you get the beer shot?
Yeah. Have some more beer.
Looks like part of the engine of the car is not in the car anymore.
Amado. Amado's giving us a hand. ¿Listo? Gracias, Amado. Alex, Mexican-American, handsome, amazing sense of humor, looking for a girl.
It's all true.
Thank you, Mary. This is Mary, and she's gonna be so happy because she's a vegetarian.
We have so much fun, but everybody works so hard. It just feels so right to be able to cook for all of us as the traveling family that we've become.
We are cooking in a Pecan hacienda, so I'm going to make a pecan sauce chicken. And this dish is traditional of Sonora, but also the neighboring state, Chihuahua, the entire region, because they love pecans. And we have a ton of pecans right here. And I just got some fresh spring onions from their garden. So I have my comal. You can use a griddle, you can use a grill, and I have set it up over medium heat. I'm going to cut the heads. And we're gonna use this as a rustic base to make this pecan sauce. And then I have 2 garlic cloves. I'm not gonna remove the skin because I'm also going to char or toast it. So I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna use 3 Ancho Chiles, and you can see they're smallish, but they're beautiful. The color is a red wine color, and they're pliable and soft. I'm going to remove the stems. Removing the seeds. Their flavor is a little bit like chocolatey, a little bit like prunes, which is perfect because we're also using prunes. So I'm gonna do 3 of these, and I'm gonna also toast them here. And why are we toasting the chiles? Because we're already toasting the onion and the garlic. You could go ahead and just rehydrate the chilies with water or broth, but if you toast them, you sort of wake up their flavor a little bit more. So you wanna toast them like these. You can see the skin, it's changing. Those chiles are really waking up. It's more intense, but at the same time, oh, this breeze is so nice. At the same time, so the flavor becomes more intense, but it also sweetens because the sugar of the ingredients comes out and kind of explodes. And here I have 4 cups of chicken broth. You could use vegetable broth, you could use water, but chicken broth, with chicken, better. So I'm adding the 3 Ancho Chiles. You ready for me, Kev?
Hold on.
So we have the 3 Ancho Chiles, and in here I'm going to add a cup of pecans and a 1/4 cup of prunes that are pitted and are going to add tangy, sweet taste that actually matches a little bit of the flavor of the Ancho Chile. So we want these to simmer for a few minutes so that it can be pureed. And then these onions and garlic, I think, are almost ready. We want them charred, but we don't want them burned. So I'm gonna remove them from my griddle. It's not mine. They lent it to me, okay? And the garlic, which you can see how it charred on the outside, should be soft on the inside. We're gonna let this cool for a little bit. While that cools, right here I have my deep, heavy, extended skillet that I have heating over medium-high heat. And I'm gonna add like 3 tablespoons of oil. I want it to be hot. And I have a whole chicken that I cut up, and I'm going to sprinkle some salt and pepper. We're gonna brown it about 3 to 4 minutes. First, skin side down. Careful, I'm protecting my people. I'm adding some salt on top too. It's looking beautiful. Just look at the crisp skin. Something that I've learned about the food of Sonora is that most dishes have very few ingredients, but the dishes are packed with flavor. And food here is unpretentious, but it's really delicious, and it's hearty, and it's nurturing, and it's filling, and I get the sense that food here is really family friendly. Really family friendly. As these browns, I'm gonna get ready to puree my sauce. And here, the garlic that I had charred. So you remove this charred skin. I'm gonna remove the tails of my spring onions. I'm gonna add the garlic cloves, the charred spring onions, and you can see the pecans, how they softened. We're gonna add everything in here. You just have to start slow, okay? Because it was a lot of content and it was hot. So cover it really well and start pureeing slow. I'm driving shift stick here. Okay, so super pureed. Oh, you can see how beautiful it is. Smooth, soft, and the smell. This is unlike anything you've tasted before. Think pecans, prunes, Ancho Chile, roasted onion and garlic. That's what it smells like. So I'm gonna pour that over my chicken that's been browning over there. Come with me. So we have the chicken that's been browning and crisping, and it smells like delicious fried chicken already. And I'm gonna pour the pecan sauce, and it's gonna jump all over the place. And I'm wearing a really cute shirt, and I don't wanna stain it. I season the chicken very generously with salt and pepper, so I'm not gonna add any salt to the sauce until this finishes cooking, and then I'm gonna taste and see if it needs a little bit more salt. So I'm gonna cover these, reduce the heat to medium-low, and it's gonna cook for about 35 to 40 minutes. Ooh, this is looking beautiful. Let me get my spoon. We wanna baste this a little. You can see as the chicken is cooking, how the sauce is thickening. It smells delicious, and it's looking a little bit like a mole consistency. You can see the color change. It's much deeper. So I'm gonna continue to cover these. Oh, and this is looking so beautiful. So this is how you know if the chicken is ready. You grab a little paring knife or a little sharp knife, and you poke the chicken. And if the juices come clear, that means the chicken is ready. Now you can decide if you want no juices to come out of the chicken, but then you're gonna have a pretty dry chicken. So I think we're set. Look at the color, look at the consistency of the sauce. The chicken is so juicy and moist, and the sauce, it's rich, it's nutty. The sauce is thick but creamy, so nicely seasoned. It's so delicious. You have to try these. It's really satisfying. Then Alex.
A ver?
James.
Yes.
Which one do you want?
Is that the thigh?
Yes.
See?
See?
Quiero.
Thanks, Patty.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, guys.